Welcome back to Big Bacon's Bunker. It's PMCS day here in the Bacon Bunker. I'm Big Bacon and welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at the 2010 release, Cobra Fury, that was released as part of the Pursuit of Cobra line. The vehicle came with a Alley Viper officer, and basically this is just a remold of the old Cobra Rage. So, as always, we're going to look at the figure, and we're going to start with the accessories. Check out the figure, look at the articulation, look at the vehicle, get it ready and on the shelf. So, the officer came with the standard Alley Viper helmet. It does have the hinging faceplate. It's done in a much darker color than the original Alley Vipers. Have a Cobra emblem on the front of the shield. A number 2. And if you look, you see that square. It kind of looks like a screen, but not one that's detailed or painted or anything. Top of the helmet has a Cobra emblem. Big hole for the head to go into. Figure also came with a pair of knives, which I still have the original factory rubber bands holding into place. And an overvest, which is removable, but anybody who's taken one of these off knows it's a pain in the butt to get them back on. So I will never willingly take one of these off, unless there's a good chance he's going to go AWOL like retro-carded Duke did. So the figure himself, he's got a hooded baklava face mask. Nice Cobra logo tempoed there on the forehead. It's sculpted on there nice. The paint for the face that you see, the eyes, nicely done. He's much darker in color than his Alley Viper counterparts. Black overvest, knife sheath on the chest, knife sheath on the forearm. Has Cobra logos sculpted in on the arms. D-hooks down here at the bottom of the vest, pouches all the way around. Boots are black with, looks like plating on them. They're nice looking boots. I would wear boots like this. All in all, this is just a really nice remolded figure. So articulation wise, head is on a ball joint, so you get that much up. It's good amount up. That much down. Great tilt and rotation. Arms hinge up, well above 90. Rotate all the way around. Single jointed pinless elbow comes up to 90. Rotates at the elbow. Hands rotate. These hands do not hinge. Mid-torso cut allows for a little bit of crunching, but the vest does prevent you from getting the full limit. A little bit of torso and great rotation. Standard jointed T-hook legs. Because of the vest and the pouches on the legs, you don't get as much out without some heavy work, but that's how far out it goes. Forward that far, back that far. Double jointed semi-pinless knee. Folds back that far. No boot cut, but you do get ankle rotation. The ankle hinges back that far. Forward that far. So we're going to go ahead and put his helmet on him. And that's what he looks like geared up. So we're going to put you back over here and take a look at the vehicle. Yeah, let's do that. So, as I said, this is just a recreation of the Rage. We have a front-mounted rotating Gatling gun. We've got a foldable shield for right control, I guess. Hippie control, as I like to call it. The wheels are these really wide, I don't even know how to describe these, but they all rotate freely on their own. This side we've got a fold-out missile pod. Inside you can actually see some engine detail. More wheels. On the back here we've got a couple of pegs and a handhold. We've got a Gatling gun that sticks out the back. Decals for the Cobra logos and the brake lights. More wheels. We have an equipment storage, or I'm sorry, this is an engine access port. Engine electronics access. Just tabs in on the bottom and locks in on the top. More wheels. Okay. We have a dual operator compartment. One for the driver. One for, I guess, co-pilot is the word. As you can see, highly padded seats. A little bit of a control console down here. That's it as far as controls go, although there's a decal up here for all the gauges and everything else. And you get a nice driver viewport. This side, not quite as protected. I suppose you could have a guy in there shooting through the slats, but he could also be shot through the slat. Yeah, mine's a little dusty. It's been in storage for a while. So if you look, it's got this funky two-tone color to it. The back half is done in like black with this square camoing. The front half is done in that same kind of brownish color with the black squaring on it. And then we've got the main gun. That is a huge gun. But my question to you is, once low light gets on the field, this gun is no longer operable. One good shot, you take out the gunner, it's done. Have dual missiles on this pod, dual missiles on the side of the gun itself. Gun has a decal for the operation. Everything on the gun is just done in this cheap silver plastic. Now, the gun itself does actually rotate into a race position. Once you do that, this Gatling gun underneath becomes swivelable. Swivel. You can rotate it to attack multiple directions. The gun itself is on a rotating base and has elevation for the barrels. And that brings us to the last accessory. This slide-out silver piece, which as you pull it, drops 4 of these little mines. It's a fairly cool feature. And apparently these mines are an item that tend to not last long. So we're going to go ahead and drop this back into place. Get the Gatling gun back into the position there on the back. And there we have it. So, given that he's got a helmet, why is that not laying flat? Oh, it's because this top piece came off the hinge. There we go. So given that he's got a helmet, I'm going to put this guy in the gunner position. I used to have him driving, but something funny happened. Anybody who buys Joe's knows what a claim sale is. We all partake in them. I purchased some stuff off of Gentleman, and, you know, I was actually his first one to purchase off of him. First one to pay. So as an added bonus, he threw in an incomplete figure. So I've got a 25th anniversary scrap iron with no web gear, no weapons, nothing. Does have the visor though. So because I've got him sitting around and he's not decked out for actual combat, I'm just going to throw him inside the drive. Closes neatly, and there we have it. So what do you say we get this up onto the shelf? Move the Chair of Destiny so that I can get by. And there we have it. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see y'all next time.